Today we're to be reading story of Red Riding Hood. Once, once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived with her parents in a cottage in the edge of the forest. Her father was a woodcutter, so he worked all day long in the forest, chopping down trees with his huge axe. Right to the middle of the forest was another cottage. It belonged to the little girl's grandmother. No, the kind old lady loved her granddaughter very much. So one day she decided to make a present. It was a red cloak with a red hood to match. The cloak looked so nice that the girl wore it all the time, and that's why everybody called it Red Riding Hood. But one day, the grandmother fell ill, so Red Riding Hood mother baked her baked her a cake and made some fresh butter just to make her feel better. Red Riding Hood called her mother, take this cake and butter to your grandmother's cottage. I have a visit from you. Cheer her up. So Red Riding Hood picked up the basket and waved goodbye to Upper Grand. So I said goodbye to her mother, went down the path. She hadn't gone very far when she met a wolf. He trotted her out, pretending to be friendly. Good morning, Red Riding Hood. What's in your basket today? I have some fresh butter cake, replied the little girl. They're from my grandmother, who lives in the middle of the forest, and she's ill and needs cheering up. The wolf licked his lips. How would I love a cup of this tasty girl up? But I'm clever enough. I can eat a grandmother's one. He sniggered. Red Riding Hood, so slyly. We will both go out to your grandma and cheer her up. I will raise you there. Then the clever Red Riding Hood, the clever wolf said to Red Riding Hood, you follow this path, and I will find another one, and we will see who reaches your grandma's cut first. And no sooner than Red Riding Hood was out of sight, the wolf ran at top speed. As for Red Riding Hood, she wandered slowly along the path, picking flowers and wild strawberries for her grandmother, but she forgot all about the race. The wicked wolf knew of the very secret path and the shortcut in the forest. He ran so fast, not even animals could and birds didn't even notice him. Quietly, he crept down the clearings in the trees where the woodcutter was chopping wood. And he raced until he came into the middle of the forest. Uh-oh. He's gonna eat her grandmother first. Not good. The wolf reached her grandma's cottage in no time. He ran up to the path, knocked at the door. Who is that? Cried Grandma from her bed. It's Red Riding Hood, replied the wolf in his softest voice. Lift the hatch, and come right in, called the woolly coat. The door is locked, my dear. The wolf bowed and then swallowed the poor grandma in one bite. That was delicious, sighed the wolf. Sighed the wolf, smacking his lips. Now for Red Riding Hood. The wolf looked around the bedroom. He found one of her grandmother's spare night dresses and her nightcap. So he put them on as fast as he could. At last, the little girl reached the cottage door and tapped. Very gently. Who is it? Asked the wolf, trying to sound like grandmother. It is Red Riding Hood. I brought you some cake and fresh butter. The wolf grinned. Lift the hatch and walk right in. He growled. Red Riding Hood opened the door and came inside. You sound very strange, called Red Riding Hood. Up the stairs to her grandmother. I have a cold, my dear, the wolf replied. Come upstairs so I can see you. Little Riding Hood was rather shocked when she saw her grandmother. She looked so different. Why, grandmother? What strong arm you have? Said the little girl. All the best I can help you with, replied the wolf. Why, grandmother? What big ears you have? Said Red Riding Hood. All the best I can hear you with, cried the wolf. Why, grandmother? What big ears you have? Said Red Riding Hood, staring at him. All the best I can see you with. The wolf grinned. Hi, grandma. What big teeth you have? Gasped Red Riding Hood. All the best I can eat you with, sneered the wolf, and threw back the bedclothes and leapt out of the bed. Poor Red Riding Hood screamed at the top of her voice. That means she screamed very loud. As the wolf tried to grab her and gobble her up. So she escaped from the bedroom and dashed downstairs, the hungry wolf close behind. Now, Red Riding Hood's father was chopping wood nearby. Heard the little girl scream. The woodcut grabbed his huge axe and ran towards the cottage. He saw the wolf chasing Red Riding Hood and guessed what happened. The brave wolf woodcutter raised his axe with one blow. The wolf fell dead, and Red Riding Hood was saved. The frightened looker ran her father, kissed him, and hugged him. Isn't that sweet? But what a surprise they got! They turned around and stood Grandma safe and sound, because the woodcutter had chopped the wolf into. Grandmother was able to climb out quite unharmed. Sunset and so the three went back inside the cottage and they unpacked the basket with red brought and had cake spread with fresh butter. Little Red Riding Hood never again went walking in the forest alone, and Grandmother took great care to lock her cottage door. The end. This is the story of Old Red Riding Hood. This is the story of Red Riding Hood. This is from the Treasure of Fairy Tales and Nursery Rhymes.